Hey guys, hey, this is Warner Workman. So I run a little gun store called Minuteman Arms. I was actually trying to use my little ear pods here. It has a better microphone, didn't work really well, so I'm just gonna have to yell from this. Okay, so I got my equipment from Renegade CycleKarts. I can't even remember last name, right? Oh, let me get my knife. So what I was doing in an earlier video is I was opening the box, blah, 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 talking, but the earbuds didn't work. Yeah. So anyway, so I will recap. Got my parts. I'm all excited about it. I'm doing the unpack, just checking things out. I'm by no means an expert on I'm an expert on some things, not on this. Definitely not on welding, things like that, but I can get a pretty good idea of whether something's, done well, done right, or, one of these like, So anyway, I'm going to post this video for y'all guys to see. Now the box was actually it was lighter than I thought, to be honest with you. I really thought it was going to be, hundreds of pounds, but it wasn't. Packed really well. I opened the box. You missed out on all that, super duper excitement, as you can imagine. Anyway, but these guys, and again, I don't even remember what I ordered. I know I ordered quote unquote everything, whatever that means, right? So, this is going to, obvious statement, the front wheel assembly, right, or the front axle. So just looking this bad boy over, you know what I like more than anything right there? You can't see it, it's called Made in the USA. I like it, and more specifically made in Oklahoma. So I'm in Oklahoma, so the guys, Mark Parnell and company, Renegade, and I love that. Now I'm looking at these are super cool, welding joints. That's some of the best welding. I'm impressed. Yeah, no, super good. So anyway, so that's one thing I got in my little box here. I got the rear fixed axle. They got grooves in them, right? I'm assuming that's for the sprocket. And that looks like very well made as well. Here's the steering column, all right, if you can see it. Boop, 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 boop. That looks pretty good. Actually, let me check. Weld. Yeah. No, that's, I think that's really good. Huh. And again, I'm not by any means perfect or expert in this, but I'm not ignorant of it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish taking this plastic off. The saran wrap. Oops. I should have done that differently. Now, again, here's the deal. So you guys involved in CycleKarting, I'm just now getting into it. I don't want to learn how to. It's just that simple, right? I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. I don't even have a garage, which is why I'm outside doing a video. Now my daughter's over there in the garden. She probably thinks I'm talking to myself. And I am, because, there's nobody else. But that's okay. Let's check over here. Again, we got more parts tie wrapped to the frame for economies in shipping. Makes sense. Hold on, don't go away. Don't be bored yet. Give me a break. And again, there's another one of these made in the United States, right? And so, when I see that made in the United States label, he didn't have to put that on there, right? I mean, he already had to say it. But when I read into that, there's a guy from Oklahoma, loves his country, right? I hope that's the case. I don't know him. I've talked to him once. Seemed like a super great guy, This is like a family business. They're sort of doing it on the side, but I think you just get overwhelmed with a lot of stuff, But I'm telling you, if you're from Oklahoma, you can't be half bad, right? And so here's the tie rod ends, whatever you want to call them, right? I forgot the official name. I apologize. And that's basically it. Now, I'm going to see if I can do this. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Wait, hold on. So one of the instructions provided some instructions on, what to do when you open the box. And it was never like, well, actually the instructions said, oh, wow. So I just did an oh, wow. That was a legit oh, wow. I wasn't making that up. Hold on. Don't go away. And the reason I oh, wowed is I think the I'm going to call it the dash. I don't know what it's called. But it's what the steering wheel and the steering column is connected to. That's already bolted on. I didn't even know that. Cool. Front, back, rear, engine, mount. And this thing has a label on it, VR027. Have no idea what that means. Sounds good. Okay, let's keep going. So they've made, in the back, obviously, they've got holes for, I don't know if you can see them. You can probably see them. Boop, 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 right there. Holes for the rear wheel hubs. Oh, this double-sided stuff. That could be like a torture thing, right? Get that on you, you'll never get it off. I'm going to go ahead and possibly scratch it. I would like to hear back from Mark, if he watches this thing in total. What does he recommend with regard to paint, right? I mean, should I throw a coat on? Can I color it any color? Should I primer it first? I'm just not familiar enough with the type of metal you use to determine whether or not, what my next step is. My thought is to paint it. As much as I like the raw metal, I might as well keep it, minimize, I'll say rust, right? That is it. Okay. Let me get some of this out of the way. Don't leave. This is exciting moments in CycleKart history, right? So I'm putting these up there. So I've actually got my little camera on a dog house. Yeah, so if it's just a little bit clear, right here's the little steering thingies. Those look super cool. Here's some of the ends, if you can see it, right? I mean, they look like they did a really smooth weld job, right? So I've seen, crack weld. You don't know what looks right, but you can always tell when it looks crappy. And I can, tell you that this doesn't look right. Anyway. Okay, so with that said, I won't take those off yet. But we got, I'm going to call it the dash frame. I don't know what to call it. He's got this little thingy. I did not realize this was going to come assembled, to be honest with you, right? So this is another wow moment, right? So like I'm halfway there. Put some wheels on this bad boy, push me down a hill. Anyway, I like it. No, this is really good. And I got, they got brackets here for the brake and the accelerator pedal, which will make, assembly much easier, right? So anyway, hey Mark, I'm going to talk directly to you. So I am wowed by the thing. Now I know you got like a box or two that's coming and some other stuff, and I'm good with that, right? But I wanted to tell you, I'm actually, impressed with the production quality, with the quality of the weld. So as far as I can tell, the way you packed it, you got those made in the USA stickers on it, right? And I'm going to make sure, I do what I can to, support you and promote Renegade, whatever CycleKarts, right? But anyway, with that said, thanks, Mark. And hey, seriously, guys, give me some feedback on this. I'm actually going to do a bunch of these videos. Now, most of the people that do CycleKart videos, can I get a swig? You guys drink bubbly water? I love bubbly water. Most of the people that do CycleKart videos have a clue, right? They're in the little business, they're in the little hobby. They've done this before. Sorry, I think I swallowed a bug. Anyway, and they do these really high quality professional. They know what this is called. They know, what these little holes are called other than holes. They got, specific names for all this other stuff. That's not me, right? I'm just a guy who likes to, build things, right? So, with that said, as I complete this, you're going to see more and more videos over time of me putting this thing together, right? But I seriously want your feedback on this, right? I'd like to know, what you think about what of this I'm doing, some other options that I may consider that I haven't. But to be honest with you, I'm so excited about this. So naturally, when I was doing my, putting my tires and the tubes on the rims, I only did one. Should have had that done. Fortunately, I don't have the hubs anyway, and so it's not that big a deal. So by the time I get the hubs, I'll have all the wheels mounted, and I will mount that live on a video, right? So anyway, hey guys. So with all that said, so I sort of hope you, enjoy this a little bit. It's only like 10 minutes, right? But with that said, pray for our nation, our government, right? And yourself and your families and your neighbors as well, right? God bless. We'll talk to y'all guys later. Happy cycle karting. And this was from a guy that didn't even know how to spell it. God bless. We'll talk to you later.